Hi BEH families, this is Mr. Kaveh here. I asked our teachers and our staff to kind of share out some videos of how they are transforming their house into an educational facility for their students, their grandchildren, their children, and so it's only fair that I share a little bit about how we are doing that in our house. So this is what used to be our living room. Now it serves a purpose as a classroom, as I'm sure some of your rooms are doing in your house now. We go in ahead and try to figure out ways to make classwork for us. As some of you know, my son Castor is in kindergarten, and so one of the things we try to replicate is calendar, like what happens in a lot of kindergarten classrooms. We ended up taking some wrapping paper and turning the back side of it so that we have a clear white side and creating a calendar for the month of April. We'll have to do the same thing when we get to the month of May. The kids kind of created the numbers and designs and helped cut out these different shapes for the weather each day. And then this is Castor's name tag that he brought from his classroom that he wanted to still have up. And then you can see we made a little numbers chart that came from his class and a numbers chart and a letters chart that came from his classroom to kind of be looking at each day in our morning check-in. One of the other things we did was we brought up an old bookshelf that was down in our basement with a bunch of other junk on it that probably we don't need to own. And so we emptied that stuff off and kind of just loaded up some different workbooks and things that we found in bookshelves, and some of it is things that we went and got from the district when they're handing out resources, and just kind of created a supply shelf here. As you can see, when school's over, we can kind of pull our curtain back in front of it so the kids know we're done with schoolwork. We also then have our stack of books of whatever the students are interested in right now. All these were checked out from the library. Right now, Castor is very much into the Titanic, so we've been reading a lot on that. And then similarly, when we go and get worksheets from Miss Turner over at BEH, we try and create stacks and try and get doubles so that my daughter, who's in pre-K, can also be working. And as you saw, he also has got his Chromebook ready for when he has to do his seesaw lessons. This is our table that we had that we brought in from outside. Was kind of our kid table when they want to do outside projects or have a little outside time. Now it is our lesson table. As you can see, I have two very studious students here, and they know that when this is out, it's time for school, and when we're done, we fold this up and put it away, and it's time to be at home and play again. I know, as with a lot of our students, once you get them on camera, which they want to be on camera all day, you ask them something, they have nothing to say, we're going to test that out. Castor, what are you doing for school these days? Can you share with the audience?
Writing and math and reading.
Okay, and Roya, what are you working on? Can you share with the audience?
Doing lots of math.
And you can see right now our day is broken up where the first half of the day we try and focus on our literacy, so on our writing and our reading, and then in the afternoon we try and finish our math. So that's what they're finishing up right now. As soon as we're done with this, we're going to get ready to go outside and have some playtime. So I just wanted to check in and let you guys know what we've been up to, give you a chance to see what we've done to kind of change. Feel free to share with your teachers, share with us how you've turned your house into an educational space, and then maybe we could get that posted on our site as well. So thank you guys. Be safe. Hopefully I'll see you soon.
Hi BEH, Mrs. Vercher here. Welcome to the Vercher household and our scheduling wall. This is how we keep our routines going, and everyone starts off with their 8 o'clock wake up, and we have a music schedule where we wake people up with their playlists, and then they have their dry erase marker to mark off what they did in the routine. They have an hour before reading starts, and again in this one they can mark off what they did, whether it was Google Classroom assignment or Lexia work, and each day could be different. And then at 9:45 is quick choice time. They could do the things listed or something else. 10 o'clock is math.
Oh, that's hard.
And then on to choice time before lunch. And right now it is, what time is it? It's 11:34, so it's choice time for them. And then I had to designate a snack time because they were eating me out of house and home. So let's see what my kids are doing for choice time, which today is Friday free time, so they can be on Chromebooks on a game. So they're Shelvin, Langston. Are you gonna say hi, or are you guys gonna say
Hello.
And then Donnie and Kingston. Donnie's in middle school. And then this is where we keep our work organized, whether it's a journal or a book that they're reading, or even their Chromebook chargers, so that they know where to find everything. All right, hope that was helpful. See you later.
Hello, Boise-Eliot families and students. My name is Miss Nicole. I'm a paraeducator with Boise-Eliot, and I was hoping to share some at-home learning tools that I've been using. First, I'm going to share a whiteboard that I make for my niece each day to show her what she's expected to do throughout the day. Here I include the day, when she has her Google Meets, general times to share, when she should be doing something, maybe when she should move on to the next activity, and most importantly, when's a good time to take a break throughout the day. For myself as a teacher, I like to work by the window, so I set my little desk up by the window, make sure to get some sunlight, make sure I can see outside so I don't feel like I'm cramped inside all day sitting in one spot. I'd love to see some of your at-home learning spaces. Have a good day.